Okay, welcome back to Age of Empires 2 for another game of CBA. This is one of the weirder variations of CBA I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Many accursed towers, which I'm assuming is some attempt to balance the version we're currently playing with, which is the 9x tech mod. I start as the Vikings, which means I'm straight away in the Castle Age, so I can probably just afford to really pile up these upgrades right from the start here. I should probably go for defense first, I guess. Need to actually stop the scrolling when I find a free blacksmith. Okay, so that's all good. Let's check this too. So, chieftains, bonus versus cavalry, that's definitely going to be worth stacking if poss. We're being attacked by these things, which I'm pretty sure chieftains will help us with that, so let's try and get a few of those in too. So in this kind of early stage, we do just need to mostly focus on getting upgrades. I'm not really watching my units too much. Not really watching the game too much. This is just kind of how it goes. I don't really know long term like the best strategies for the 9x tech mod. I know it's not particularly well balanced, but obviously the key thing is to make sure that you do keep upgrading as much as possible. So there we go, we're on to the Castle Age upgrades now. Still only +1 to each armor, but worth stocking up on. And we should probably also try to get these things going too. Make our buildings a bit stronger. Should be the case that pretty much no one can push into our base at the moment. Let's at least try and look at what's going on. Okay, so yeah, they got these super long range units, which I can probably take them, but I should try and get my maximum armor upgrades first. There we go. No idea how many I've got now, but okay, looks like we're pretty much maxed out for armor, so that's great. Let's see, so we're up to 1 + 12 pierce armor. These guys are 20 damage in total, yeah, so they can still do a lot of damage to me. I can't really take them that easily. Try and get a few more chieftains. Should get a few attack upgrades too. To the Castle Age upgrades. Damn. I keep skipping through them too quickly. There we go, that's a free one. That's a free one. Yeah, so no idea what's actually going on the map meanwhile, while all this is going on. Let's see. So, I don't know if we can actually go for a full push. These guys are 5 + 9, so yeah, they can't actually do much of anything to us. I think we should just go ahead and really try and give green hell if we can. He's gonna move back, try and defend himself. I think we just go for the kills here. Not really sure. Obviously getting shot by the towers too, but I think that's fine. Definitely getting more kills than we are taking losses. So yeah, he has still upgraded, but our units are just really good against his. So, perfect choice of target, I think. I can see also that villagers are, or were at least attempting to put up a few walls here. Let's try and kill those. So it looks like we're doing some good damage to those, so that's great. Let's go ahead and upgrade our towers a bit. Yeah, like I say, really imbalanced. But it can be quite fun. Let's see, so this is looking pretty promising. I wonder if we just went for an attack, would it actually work? Is that an insane idea? I'm not sure. What can we and can't we pull off? Take the tower, okay. Yeah, good call actually, because obviously being in Castle Age, I just need a few raises. And then I can start really pumping out arbalests, or crossbowmen in this case. Okay, got our first raise. Need to check up on that in a sec. I think we need 3. Okay, let's go for a second tower. Let's see if we can actually take this down quick enough. Taking it down pretty quick, but not necessarily that quick. I don't know if I should try and steal this raise or not. Someone's been defeated. One of my allies. Wow, okay. I've not been paying enough attention to this. Go for the gate. Sure thing. Might be too late here. Fortunately, green is pretty walled up. Pathfinding screwing me over slightly. Hopefully a few of our units can break through. Let's try and kill a few of their units. And there we go, got our villages. We've got a bit of space in the back, so let's throw up a few archer ranges. And actually, we definitely want at least one barracks because we've got quite a few upgrades we can get from that. Okay, barracks is up. Alright, so let's see. So, squires is definitely worth stacking up on. Yeah, let's get a few more of these. So yeah, this guy's definitely got it himself. Don't know if my units can actually get out through here. Probably not, to be honest. Alright, let's start building in the base itself. Should at least be a bit more practical. Let's see here, so we still got 3 allies left. Ourselves included. Still picking up upgrades. I don't really know how people manage to play and get the upgrades at the same time. That's not something I've yet mastered. Gotta be one or the other. Alright, so pretty sure we still can't really compare to these. These guys are 8+9, so I think we can probably take them. Depends if he tries to kite or not. Let's see. Depends what type of player he is. Yeah, he's gonna move back, but we can see a few plumed archers here, so I think if we go for those, we might be okay. And let's also keep squires coming. And let's also go to long spawn because obviously we're pretty well defended. Okay, so what I can try and do is I can try and get the tracking upgrade a few times, and hopefully at that point our units will kind of go and attack on their own. Which could beat them kills, but as long as we're getting good matchups, it might be okay. Okay, so we've also got really strong crossbowmen now too. Let's try and get a few of those. And we've got so many treadmill cranes that should work pretty well too. And with all the squires we got, we should also be able to chase down the Mongols, so they won't be able to really hit and run at this point. Yeah, starting to look a little bit brighter. So the thing about this Civ is it's going to be a long time before we can actually upgrade to Imperial Age. So we're kind of already at the peak of our power. And I should also try and stock up on arson, because I could probably go for a hit and run if I get enough of those. let's see how well these things do. So they're charging in towards a good mass of units. There's not too many war wagons, so there's not too many things here that can really do that much damage to us. Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well there. Might need to start sending out some normal infantry instead. The thing is, I don't want to slow down Berserk production. I think they're a little bit more useful to us than the crossbowmen. So we don't want our pop getting too high. Let's see what's going on up here. Okay, so that's just our... No, wait, some of our units did make it all the way up here, so that's a good sign. Alright, so I wonder if we were to go for a bit of a sneak attack. Is anyone actually open? Just as a bit of an experiment, I'm gonna go and try and attack someone. See how quickly I can take down the buildings. Okay, so that's all walled up. Lots of villagers here. We'll just leave our units to do their thing. Yeah, I've only really played with the 9x tech mod 2 or 3 times, so it's all still a little bit unfamiliar to me. I'm sure there are some techs that are much more useful than others. Wow, made it to Imperial Age, did not expect that. Okay, we've got to really start focusing on that then. So, Imperial Age means we get +2 pierce armor each time we research plate mail armor, which is going to really help us with everything except the Ethiopians. Let's definitely stock up on that. Okay, so lots of that coming in. So I can also see that the Indians are clearly performing very well. This is obviously a setup that benefits units with lots of HP. So 460 HP, about 25 attack, 20 pierce armor. We're up to about 20 pierce armor too, so yeah, let's try and take out these war wagons. I think they're the biggest threat. And let's get a bit more arson. Okay, everything looks pretty busy, so let's turn our focus back to the units. So we're pushing into green space pretty effectively. Blue is surprisingly not doing too much. We should definitely check out our castles too. Alright, so conscription, obviously, we should try and stock up on that. Get spies, of course. So Berserker Gang is really interesting. I don't think we have too many Berserkers at this point, but I guess in theory we could kind of end up with almost indestructible units, so rather than stocking up on normal units, I'd be pretty tempted just to have... Actually, I guess 9 Berserker Gangs wouldn't necessarily generate hit points that quickly. It's not like they'd be unkillable units. So I think it does make sense just to keep kind of pushing as we currently are. And I should definitely send these guys just to go and attack the buildings. Okay, so this guy's got so many razors. It looks like we've made it into green space, and okay, so yeah, we've reached the point now where castles can attack other castles from across, through bases. I don't even know if... Yeah, he is actually sniping them. He's sniping them from outside his base. I can't even see where these arrows are coming from. This is the point we're at. Okay, so it's looking promising for us. I don't know if I'm actually doing well or if I'm just being carried by my allies, but either way, it's a bit of fun. So this guy doesn't actually look as solid as I thought. I wonder if I could just sneak in and do some real damage. I could try and produce units other than berserkers, but I want to see how this goes. I think he's kind of gone slightly AFK. Let's see. How quickly can we take this down? Not quickly at all. Yeah, I mean, we could do some damage with that. We could definitely take him out, but, like, it's not... We're not uber powerful. That's not necessarily the best thing we can do. Yeah, I think champions at this point are going to be just about as good as berserkers. So let's try and stock up on some of those. Yeah, I don't think there's any point at all going for siege rams or anything like that. So it's actually only yellow left, so pretty much game over. I don't really know if my allies sniped them, or... Yeah, it looks like they did, yeah, look at these. How are they firing that quickly? I don't even know, that's crazy. I think Indians carried us there. Definitely. Yeah. It was the fast firing as well, the fast firing at the end, really impressive. But yeah, look at that. Alright, so I got 700 kills and 600 losses. Okay, that's slightly better than I expected. I guess I did okay. I feel like I didn't really see the game. That's the thing. It's probably quite fun to watch as an observer. Obviously, if you're watching me play, a lot of the time is spent just looking at blacksmiths and things, but clearly it worked on some level, so I think that's all good. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.